So that was a type of iqab and punishment for them. Number one. And the wisdom there was that let this generation vanish there, because they are accustomed to slavery. They are mentally slave. And let a new generation have a brought up in natural atmosphere as Basgaran. So Basgar, he does not accept slavery. Got it?
Yes.
When Russia came, Soviet Union, so all the civilized people in cities, they fled to Europe and to America and to Australia and to Canada. And the Basgaran, they started. And they did it. Yes. You are not Basgar, because you fled. Yes. So anyhow, so the Basgaran, they naturally, they are free people. They have mental freedom. And whosoever have mental freedom, he give priority to sacrifice over slavery. Because slavery is a curse. Freedom is a ni'mah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is a blessing. And that is known only to Basgaran, not to us like, yes, who got cultured in universities and colleges and got it. Got it now?
Yeah.
Slave mentality. What is that? Say loudly. Slave mentality. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that let a new generation in 40 years, they may get developed. So they will go, and as I told you, Yusha ibn Nun alayhi salatu wasalam, he took them there. So Allah said, when Allah decrees a thing, refusal to it will bring bad to you. Got it? So don't do that. That's number one. And number two, the connection of ayah number 27 and the story to the previous story is that cowardice is a curse. Don't be coward. Got it?
Yes.
Be brave. Otherwise, you will lose your own self. You will lose your own self. As Habil, the son of Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, he did not defend, even though he was not covered. He was not covered. But his mentality was like this, that if somebody is going to kill you and you retaliate, that is not good. Got it?
Yes.
He was thinking that this is my right to defend myself. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it clear, this is not your right, this is your duty to defend yourself. And if somebody will not perform his duty, he will get punished. Got it?
Yes.
So Habil did not defend himself, he lost his life. He got killed. وَاتْلُ عَلَيْهِمْ نَبَأَ ابْنِ آدَمَ, and recite to them, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, Naba abne Adama, the story of the two sons of Adam, Abel and Cain. Yes, in Testament, their name is Abel, Abel, and Cain, Cain. But with us in a hadith, Abel is Habil and Cain is Qabil. Abel is Habil and Cain is Qabil. وَاتْلُ عَلَيْهِمْ, and recite to them, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, Naba abne Adama, the story of the two sons of Adam, bil haqqi, in truth. إِذْ قَرَّبَا قُرْبَانًا, when they both offered a sacrifice to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Habil, he offered a good sacrifice. Yes, and Qabil made it as a Mickey Mouse business. Yes, the rejected stuff. What? The fake type of stuff. إِذْ قَرَّبَا قُرْبَانًا, when they both offered a sacrifice, فَتُقُبِّلَ مِنْ أَحَدِهِمَا, so it was accepted from one of them, from Habil. وَلَمْ يُتَقَبَّلْ مِنَ الْآخَرِ, and it was not accepted from the other one, the Qabil. Qala, so Qabil said, because of jealousy, لَأَقْتُلَنَّكَ, for sure I will kill you. For sure I will. Why your sacrifice is accepted? Why not mine is accepted? So Habil said, Qala, he said, Innama yataqabbalullahu minal muttaqin, verily Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted from muttaqin and from pious people. Got it? And as he threatened him with the killing, so Habil said, La in basatta ilayya yadaka, if you do stretch your hand against me, لِتَقْتُلَنِي, to kill me, مَا أَنَا بِبَاسِطٍ يَدِيَ إِلَيْكَ, I shall never stretch my hand against you, لِأَقْتُلَكَ, to kill you. If you are stretching your hand to kill me, I am not going to stretch my hand to kill you. Got it? But stretching hand, that is not for killing, that is for defense. And in Sharia, it is said that defense in easy possible way, that is the duty. If you can repulse someone with a slap, so don't go to extreme. Depend. You will judge at that time that what type of guy this is. Yes, that this is a guy, he got gun accidentally somewhere, and now he's trying to be a villain. And he came to me and he said that I'm going to kill you. You bring out whatever is in your pocket. So judge him that actually he is a brave man, he will do that. If your mind tell you that no, he is a man of only one slap. Yes, so just one slap on face and one kick on butt, and he will run away. So don't go to more than that. Got it? That is called easy possible way. That's called what? قَالَ إِنَّمَا يَتَقَبَّلُ اللَّهُ مِنَ الْمُتَّقِينَ. Habil said that indeed Allah accepted from pious people. لَإِن بَسَطَّ إِلَيَّ يَدَكَ, if you do stretch your hand against me, لِتَقْتُلَنِي, to kill me, مَا أَنَا بِبَاسِطٍ يَدِيَ إِلَيْكَ, I'm not going to stretch my hand to you, لِيَقْتُلَكَ, to kill you. إِنِّي أَخَافُ اللَّهَ رَبَّ الْعَالَمِينَ, verily I fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Lord of the worlds. And killing a human, that is a major sin. Killing a human, that is, in a hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam says, Banu Adam bunyanur Rabb. Children of Adam, that is the structure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Who structured us? Allah. Who built us? Allah. So Banu Adam bunyanur Rabb. If you built up a room, for example, and somebody demolished it, what you will do? You will retaliate or not? For sure. So Bani Adam, that is the structure of Lord. If somebody is going to kill him, what do you think what the owner will do? So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Mal'oon man hadama bunyan ar-Rabb. Cursed is the one who demolishes the structure of Allah. Cursed is the one who demolishes the structure of Allah. Inni akhafullaha, verily I fear Allah Rabbal Alameen, the Lord of the worlds. Inni uridu an tabu'a bi ismi, indeed I intend to let you drop my sin on yourself, wa ismika, and your own sin. So my sin to kill me, and your own sin as your nature is nature of sin. فَتَكُونَ مِنْ أَصْحَابِ النَّارِ, Inni uridu, verily I intend, an tabu'a bi ismi, to let you drop my sin on yourself, wa ismika, as well as your own sin, fatakuna min ashabil nar, and then you will be one of the dwellers of fire, wa zalika jaza'u zalimin, and that is jaza'u zalimin, that is the recompense of the wrongdoers. فَطَوَّعَتْ لَهُ نَفْسُهُ قَتْلَ أَخِيهِ. So here there are two meanings. فَطَوَّعَتْ لَهُ نَفْسُهُ, so his self made to him fear seeming. قَتْلَ أَخِيهِ, the killing of his brother. So now فَطَوَّعَتْ لَهُ نَفْسُهُ, his self made it fear seeming. So it means to the self of whom? The self of Qabil. That his nafs and his self made it fair seeming to him to kill his brother. That is one meaning. And the other meaning is that فَطَوَّعَتْ لَهُ نَفْسُهُ قَتْلَ أَخِيهِ. So طَوَّعَتْ, طَوَّعُ يُطَوِّعُ تَطْوِيعًا, when you are making something easy for someone. When you are making the job of someone easy. So now the Zamir is Raji to Habil, that his self made it easy for his brother to kill him. Because he said, I am not going to stretch my hand. So thus, when you are standing like this and another guy, he has a knife or he has a sword, what will be the result? You are gone. So you made his job easy. Got it? If you would have retaliated and defended, maybe you would have saved yourself, or at least his job would not have been that much easy. Yes or not? And sometimes the killer one, he gets killed with his own weapon in one way or the other. Mean, because his shooting did wrong. Small pistol, yes, and the bullet. Or the guy who was defending himself, he got it and he did it. Got it? Yeah. But when defense is not there, so job is easy. فَطَوَّعَتْ لَهُ نَفْسُهُ قَتْلَ أَخِيهِ. So the first meaning, فَطَوَّعَتْ لَهُ نَفْسُهُ, so the self of Qabil made it fair seeming for him قَتْلَ أَخِيهِ, to kill his brother. فَقَتَلَهُ, so he killed him. فَأَصْبَحَ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ, and he became one of the losers. Because whosoever he is committing a sin, he is the loser. And the second meaning, فَطَوَّعَتْ لَهُ نَفْسُهُ قَتْلَ أَخِيهِ, the self of Qabil, طَوَّعَتْ لَهُ, made it easy for his brother to kill him. فَقَتَلَهُ, so he killed him. فَأَصْبَحَ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ, so he was one of the losers. He lost his life. He was one of the the loser. He lost his life. Now that was the first ever dead body. What should be done with? As you know that nowadays, but since very long, since the history of human, the disposition of dead body is either by burial or by burning. B for burial and B for burning. Yeah, cremate. What? Cremate. So now, nothing was known to Qabil what to be done with the dead body of his brother. فَبَعَثَ اللَّهُ غُرَابًا, so then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent a crow. فَبَعَث, and the hadith explained the story. There are two crows in the air. They started fighting with one another. And one of them in fight, yes, he fell down. He pretended like as he is dead. So now the other one came down, and with his beak and with his claws, yes, he dug, yes, a puddle and throw him in that. And then he covered it with. And thus Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala showed him what to be done with the dead body. Got it? فَبَعَثَ اللَّهُ غُرَابًا. So Allah sent a crow, يَبْحَثُ فِي الْأَرْضِ, who scratched the ground, لِيُرِيَهُ, to show him, كَيْفَ يُوَارِي سَوْءَةَ أَخِيهِ, how to hide the dead body of his brother. قَالَ, so when he saw that, قَالَ, so Habil said, يَا وَيْلَتَا, woe to me. Ya waylata, woe to me. Ajastu an akuna misla hazal ghurabi. Am I not even able to be as this crow? For uwari sawat akhi, and to hide the dead body of my brother. Fasbaha minan nadimin, and then he became one of those who regretted. He was one of the regretful people. That what a short knowledge. What a short knowledge or sense I have. The crow taught me what to be done with the dead body. Min ajli zalika, because of that, katabna ghala bani Israel, we ordained for the children of Israel, annahu man qatala nafsan bighayri nafsin. أنه من قتل نفسا بغير نفس, that if anyone killed a person بغير نفس, not in retaliation of killing, not in retaliation of killing, not as a qisas. أنه من قتل نفسا بغير نفس, that whosoever killed someone or a person بغير نفس, but not in retaliation of murder, أو فساد في الأرض, or not because of spreading mischief in the land. Because for two things there is killing in Sharia, but for three. As Sayyidina Usman narrates, Raziyallahu anhu, that I heard the messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He was saying, La yuqtarul Muslimu illa bihda salas. A Muslim could not be killed but with one of the three crimes. Biqatli nafsin, bighayri nafsin. Either for qisas, if he has killed someone. So either in retribution, he would be killed. Or irtidadin ba'd al-Islam, or denouncing Islam after that he was a Muslim. Or bizinan ba'd ihsan, or committing zina while he was a married person. Got it? Yes. But all these three cases, that must be through legal procedure. It doesn't mean that somebody himself will pick up a gun and shoot someone. That will be a turmoil. If you will give that right to general public, that, oh, the guy, he did zina, and just go ahead. Or the guy, he killed someone and go kill him. Yes. Or guy denounced Islam or insulted the Prophet ﷺ and just go and kill him. That will create what? A mess. Will there be a government and state? Then the state is gone. Yeah, there will be so many states inside the states. Like after Jihad Afghanistan, there were so many states. Every 4 or 5 miles was a state. There was a gangster, he was sitting there and he was decreeing on his own. And thus, our friend there said that enough is enough. Got it? Yes. But unfortunately, we people did bad to the friends at that time. They saved our izzat, they saved our life, they saved our properties. Yes? And we were too much enlightened people. Yes. That these are people of dark ages. So, oh bro, that was an enlightened age when the honor of your mother was not safe. The honor of your daughter and your wife and your sister was not safe. You are looking for that light? Got it? Allahu Akbar. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, number one, بِقَتْلِ نَفْسٍ بِغَيْرِ نَفْسٍ, for retribution through court procedure. Number two, بِإِرْتِدَادٍ بَعْدَ Islam, denouncing Islam. So the guy must be taken to a court of law. Got it? Yeah. And he would be processed truly and thoroughly. Now, in the case of irtidad, according to Jumhur, he must be given 3 days and night to think about that guy. You were Muslim, you denounce Islam. You know the punishment. Punishment is execution. Just think about yourself. Imam Abu Hanifa says, that's called istitabat. Istitabat means asking for tawbah. Asking for tawbah is not a must. It depends. What the court decide. If the court decide not to give him time, so nobody can make an objection to. If the court want to give him some time, yes, but Imam Rahmatullah alayhi says, before the court or the judge or the qazi, he will ask him, you were a Muslim? Yes. You denounce Islam? Yes. Why? What's your reservation? What's your doubt? So Imam Rahmatullah alayhi says, his mind must be made clear. Yes, whatever his doubt is, that must be addressed. Yes, Baba is Baba. He knows how to process the law. He said you should not ask him that make a tawbah. Yes, just remove his doubt. Address his reservation. If he is a sensible guy, he himself will say, oh, I was wrong. I misunderstood it. I misunderstood it. Got it? Yeah. And number three, أو بزنا بعد إحسان. A married man or woman, when he or she committed zina, and that is proven in a court of law, that is proven in a court of law, so now, denouncement of Islam is actually a rebellious act to the state, because Islam is the state ideology and the base of the constitution. Islam in Islamic State is the base of the constitution. So now somebody, he is living in a country and he denounced the constitution or violated the constitution. Yes? So that's called high treason. So what is the punishment for high treason? Yes, but people do not understand because we are unable to explain it in a proper way. They say, oh, so if somebody will denounce Islam, you people are killing. So we say, we do not kill him. Yes, who told you? Yes, just put him on the other track. Put him on the other track. That you are living in a state? Yes. You give pledge of allegiance? Yes. What pledge of allegiance mean? Yes. That you showed loyalty to what? To the state and to its constitution. To state and to its constitution. Now if somebody, being a citizen, Yes, one is practice, one is denial. He denied the constitution. So denied the constitution in a sense that he plotted against the state. So it means that he expressed allegiance while he is not showing it. He showed other way around. So what is that? So if somebody has done his associate or even high school, so he knows that is high treason. That's what? High treason. And brother, you know that's what the punishment for high treason. So he will say all over the world, that is a common punishment, that's called execution. Got it? So now when you talk about this, so Islam is actually the constitution of the country. Islamic State, its constitution is what? Islam. So if somebody, he will plot against that, so what is that? So he will say, oh, high treason. So brother, we are not killing him, you are killing him. Yes, all over the world the states are killing them. Got it? Got it? Or not it? And thus, the rebellious people who stood up against the state, brought out their weapons, and challenged the state. They challenged the state. So that's called what? Baghawat al-Baghi. What's called? Al-Baghi. Specific chapter in the Hadith and in Fiqh, both. So rebellions, they must be fought by the state. They must be fought by the state. And if they are caught, if they surrender, that's okay. But if they are caught by the state, so what should be done with them? So once again, Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullah alayhi says, yes, that is in the hand of state. Yes, what the state want to do. Yes, state can imprison them, state can nullify them, annihilate them, or state can pardon them. Yes, so they will judge all the circumstances and then the state will decide whether or not. So that is min ajli zalik. Unfortunately, the Muslims, they do not know their own book. Yes, they are reading translations. Yes, brother, translation, yes, you can understand little bit Arabic. You will not be able to speak 1-2 sentences, but at least, yes, some mufradat, some words you will understand. Got it? Min ajli zalik, because of that, katabna ala bani Israel, we ordained for the children of Israel, annahu man qatala nafsan bighayri nafsin, that whosoever killed a person not in retaliation of murder. So retaliation of murder, so it means if somebody, he was 100% sure that this guy has killed my father, I was the eyewitness, and he killed him even though he is not allowed to kill him. He has to take him to a court of law. But if in retaliation he killed, so doubt is there. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam says, and the fuqaha, they have given us a legal maxim, al-hudud wal-qisas tandaru bish-shubhat. Capital punishment could not be given when there is a doubt in the case. Al-hudud wal-qisas. And all over the world, in every law, look at me, in every law all over the world, there is one legal maxim, and they say that the benefit of doubt goes to the offender, to the culprit. Go to what? To the culprit. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, when doubt is there, capital punishment could not be given. Yes? So then that is up to the court to give him a less punishment. It doesn't mean that he will release him. No, he has done it. Yes. Then he killed the guy. There are witnesses, or he admitted that I killed the guy. Got it? If we will reason like this, so tomorrow everybody will pick up a AK-47 and will be killing that he is the killer of my brother and he is the killer of my father, and so where will be the state then? Then we need a state, or we need a government? There is no need of. Yes, let's have to be khra. Yes. To bray and kick one another. Yes, and to reduce goals, because that's what in hot weather, in summer, the donkeys are doing that. You have not seen it because you are not Basgaran. We are Basgar, so we know this practice. Maybe Harun has seen, if he has visited Afghanistan or Pakistan in hot weather, June, July, so there, when a lot of donkeys are getting together in the desert, in Sahara, yes, so they are showing love to one another as well, and sometimes they start fighting, yes, biting one another and kicking one another on, yes, on the mouth. Okay, yes, and they are running from one another, and you go, religion goes. You people have not enjoyed life. Got it? Pizza creation. Yes. Sandwich caliber. Yes, donut eaters. Allahu Akbar. That is the actual life. But if Harun will arrange a big land, yes, and he will buy a few cows and a few khra, yes, and some goats and lambs, yes, and to have there the crops and the vegetables and the fruits, and to live there in natural atmosphere, that is the actual life. But he himself cannot do that because he is also used to donut, sandwich, and what? Pizza. Yes, that is. Yes. Yes, in Pakistan, now in cities, who are living in cities. So in cities, all these chains are there. Yes, the donut and the burger and the pizza and yes. So there, when people are making fun of these modern youth, so they say, yes, they say burger babies. So they call them what? Burger babies. Yes. Min ajli zalik katabna ala bani Israila. When the Britishers, when they attacked Afghanistan at that time, yes, so one writer, he has written a book on that. So he has written there that I was walking there in a desert, and there were two guys, they were working in the field. Yes, so he said that I asked them that the Farangian, the British are called what? Farangian. That Farangian, they are attacking Afghanistan. What do you think? So they say, we will kick them out. So I said, how you will kick them out? Yes, as they were working there, they were plowing. They were plowing. So they brought out the iron part of the plow and they said, with this. What? With this. So I asked him that you will be fighting with them with this. He said, of course. So I asked him, and what you will eat? So he said that he had an onion in his pocket. He brought it out, this and the dry bread. So I said, yes, you will never be overtaken. Yes, and if you will bring out the burger and the pizza, that with this guy, you are gone. Yes. Yes, donut cannot fight. Donut? Can donut fight? No. Yes. Min ajli zalik Katabna ala bani Israel, we ordained for the children of Israel, annahu man qatala nafsan bighayri fasadin fil ardi aw bighayri fasadin fil ardi, or killed someone while he is not spreaded any mischief on earth. So it means that people are spreading mischief and disorder on earth, so they must be killed. But by whom? By the authority. They must be killed by whom? By the state. That whosoever kills someone for no reason, فَكَأَنَّمَا قَتَلَ النَّاسَ جَمِيعًا, so he is as if he has killed all mankind. Killing of one man is the killing of all men. Because insaniyat is equality, is common in all human all over the world. So killing one human is killing up 8 billion humans at once. Because you killed the humanity. You killed what? And humanity is common in all these humans. وَمَنْ أَحْيَاهَا, and whosoever saved the life of one, فَكَأَنَّمَا أَحْيَا النَّاسَ جَمِيعًا, so he is if he has saved the life of all mankind. So in Pakhtunkhwa, in Peshawar, the very biggest hospital of Pakistan, that's called Khyber Teaching Hospital. What? Very big hospital. Every facility is there. Khyber Teaching Hospital. On main, and that is right in the front of Peshawar University. On the other side, that is the the Peshawar University main entrance. So on that arch type main gate, that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, seek knowledge from cradle to grave. From cradle to grave. And on the opposite side is this teaching hospital. So on the main gate it is written, وَمَنْ أَحْيَاهَا فَكَأَنَّمَا أَحْيَا النَّاسَ جَمِيعًا, that whosoever saved the life of one human, he is if he has saved the life of all humanity. Got it? In Pakistan, this thing is good. For everything they have, yeah, and it clicks. It clicks, yes. So they have written a hadith on the main entrance, or they have written a ayah on the main entrance. Got it? Like as on Supreme Court and High Court, they are everywhere. Every High Court, every Supreme Court. On the main entrance, اعدلوا هو أقرب للتقوى. Do justice, that is much more closer to taqwa and piety. Got it? So that is. Allahu Akbar. I like this because that is a silent message. That is what? That's a silent message. And the silent message work more than speaking message. Got it? In Pakistan, the world biggest mud-made dam. That dam is made of what? Mud, not of cement. And that is the world biggest mud dam. Yes, and the biggest biggest generation of electricity is from that dam. That's in our area. Got it? On River Indus. On River Indus. So the dam which is made, so on its front they have fixed the stones, the rocks. Yes, mud is supported here from with the rocks. On the top of that, there is a big road, lot of traffic is going on, but that is actually the mud dam. So on this stones, in the stones with the white color, with stones, they have written, وَسَخَّرَ لَكُمُ الْأَنْهَارِ, and we have subjugated to you the rivers. Got it? Ayah of Surah Ibrahim. وَلَقَدْ جَاءَتْهُمْ رُسُلُنَا بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ, and indeed there had come to them Rusuluna, our prophets, بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ, with clear rules. Bayyinat, that's the plural of bayyina. And bayyina is such a clean thing, which itself is very clear, and it make other things clear as well, like light. Light is bayyina. Yes, it is clear itself, but it makes the whole atmosphere clear as well. So bayyina in Quran is used number one for ayat. of Quran. Number 2, for ahkam, rules and laws. Number 3, for dalail, proofs and evidence. And number 4, for mu'jizat, miracles. وَلَقَدْ جَاءَتُمْ رُسُلُهُمْ بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ, and there had come to them their prophets, بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ, with clear rules, بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ, with miracles, بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ, with proofs and evidence. ثُمَّ إِنَّ كَثِيرًا مِّنْهُمْ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ, and then majority of them, or many of them, بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ, after this, فِي الْأَرْضِ, on earth, لَمُسْرِفُونَ, they are لَمُسْرِفُونَ, they are transgressors. Musrif, transgress. Who transgress the boundary? Who transgress the boundary? So he is called Musrif. And the utmost highest category of israf is shirk. Because Tawheed is the utmost highest boundary. And a mushrik, he is violating that boundary as well. Got it? Yes. So whatever the rules are and somebody is transgressing, he is called musrif. And that action of him is called israf. Yes, but we are thinking that israf is just like spending money for no reason. Yes, that is, but that is not the only case. Israf is very inclusive term. It's a very inclusive term. إِنَّمَا جَزَاءُ الَّذِينَ يُحَارِبُونَ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ. So now, the relation of this ayah to ayah number 32 is that killing someone for no reason, and reason as we mentioned, either he killed someone or he spread it fasad on earth. He spread it fasad on earth, created a fitna on earth. So now standing or uprising against Islamic Khilafah or against Islamic State, that is a big fasad. That is what? Big fasad. That is called haraba. That's called what? Haraba, challenging the state. Haraba mean what? Challenging the state. In simple Pashto, we call it bagawat. So ushu, bagawat ushu. Kodata. So ushu, kodata ushu. Yes, in English they call coup d'etat. They say coup d'etat. We transfer it to Pashto, we say kodata. Got it? But in Sharia, that's called haraba. That's called what? Haraba. Challenging the state. Challenging the state doesn't mean they too criticize its policy. No, you made a group equipped with weapon and you came out against the state. That's a challenge. That is the challenge. Got it? Protest, that's not a challenge. Yes, protest is your right. You are condemning some policy of the state. You have all the right. Got it? But to have an army with weapons and to bring them against the state army. So that's called what? That's bagawat, that's haraba. Got it? And same is the case. If some people, they are sitting there on main Shahra freeway. Main Shahra mean freeway or motorway. And they are robbing people. And in Sharia, the number is mentioned that they are more than 3 people with weapons. More than 3 people with weapons. So that is called haraba as well, because that is a state challenge. He's challenging what? The state. Some fuqaha said there must be at least 7 people. If less than 7, then this rule is not applied to them. And look, these Farangyan are very harami. When they came to India and they, overtook the area, they were ruling. So in their own law, which was made for who? For the whole India. And now that is there in Bangladesh, in Burma, in Sri Lanka, in Pakistan, in India. Yes? So in all their laws, that thing is mentioned there for haraba. Yes? They have mentioned 7 people. They have mentioned what? 7 people. That rule will be applied to if the group is of 7 people. Because that's a challenge. Less than 7, they are not a challenge to state. Less than 7, they say, that's not a challenge to state. إنما جزاء الذين يحاربون الله ورسوله. The recompense of those يحاربون الله who are waging a war against Allah ورسوله and His messenger. So waging a war against Allah and His messenger means that they are standing up against Islamic State. Because Islamic State is being established in the name of Allah and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Why? Because they have implemented the rules of Allah and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam there. So إنما جزاء الذين يحاربون الله ورسوله, the recompense of those who wage war against Allah and His messenger, ويسعون في الأرض فسادا. وَيَسْعَوْنَ فِي الْأَرْضِ فَسَادًا, and they are trying to spread mischief in the land. So what is the recompense? أَن يُقَتَّلُوا, that they shall be killed. They shall be killed in a harsh way. Allah didn't say أَن يُقْتَلُوا. أَن يُقْتَلُوا, so that is simple killing. أَن يُقَتَّلُوا, in a harsh way, to make them example. To make the example, because their killing is not meant, a message to the community is meant. And yuqattalu, to be killed. That's what Imam Abu Hanifa said. That why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave a shadda to yuqattalu. He didn't say yuqtalu. He said yuqattalu. So anta, there is shadda. What is their waqas? Anta, there is shadda. And shadda means harsh. An yuqattalu aw yusallabu, or they may be crucified. Aw tuqatta aydihim wa arjuluhum min khilafin, or their hands and their feet be cut off on the opposite sides. أو ينفوا من الأرض, or they may be exiled from the land. ذلك لهم خزي في الدنيا, that is their disgrace in this world. ولهم في الآخرة عذاب عظيم, and for them in الآخرة there is عذاب عظيم, a very big torment. So there are details according to different fuqaha. So inshallah.